Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel The Korean Fan. So in the last video we had implemented that LangGraph Checkpointer memory through which we were automatically able to manage memory, right? We didn't need to maintain our own array, maintaining our own history, that is maintaining our own, like appending the human message and AI message, right? We had seen that. So what was missing in that chatbot was control we were not having, right? Suppose if you go to that chat bot and you directly ask like something like, suppose you are building a AI application, means a chat bot that will answer only queries related to AI, right? If you ask what is length, it will answer. But if you ask who is the best cricketer in the world, then you should say that it's not my domain of discussion. Okay, you ask me this topic, right? Same things happen in like if you go to the Swiggy application or Amazon application, there are chatbots, right? So they have specific domains. Okay, they have to answer your queries in that domain only. If you go to that Amazon chatbot and you ask who is the best cricketer, it won't answer it, right? So same thing we implemented in the what I am telling it, we have already implemented also, right? But we had done it manually, right, in the that one lang chain, right? So now we will use the LangGraph automatic memory plus that control in that prompt, right? Control in that response. So currently we are in this stage, LangGraph prompt plus memory. Let's start implementing it. Let me bring that llm.py. Yeah, one file written and using it till now. So this is the through this we have created a client to connect to the foundation model, right? So let's import from LLM module. I want to import what, get LLM that will enable me to connect to the foundation model. Then from chain dot graph, sorry, from LangGraph dot graph, right? Import what we want to import. Want to import memory saver, right? What memory saver? Messages state, right? Then state graph. All these things we have already seen in the previous video, right? Start node, right? Then from LangGraph dot, now we want to import that memory saver, right? So that is under the checkpoint, LangGraph dot checkpoint dot memory, right? From LangGraph dot checkpoint memory port memory saver, right? Now we will be also handling here that messages, right? System message, right? So that we can have controlled response, right? So from lang chain underscore core dot messages, right? Remember, right? Import system message, right? So these libraries we will be leading, right? We all have seen all these four already. All we have seen this. Now we are just integrating it, right? Individually we have worked on all this. Now we are just integrating it. Now first of all, running this get LLM, right? This get LLM function. This will give us with the client to connect to the foundation model. Then we'll write the define chatbot, defining the node, right? We will be accepting the state, messages state, right? And here the messages, the tracking the messages from the message states. And let's define a system message. This is the message that we will give to the model, and taking this in mind, it has to generate the response, right? So we will create a system message, right? System message object, okay, with content is equal to, right? The same content that we were using before, we will use it, right? This one, that you are expert AI assistant, you should answer only on these questions, and on other questions you should say like, I am an AI assistant, I can help you with AI related query itself, right? Let's bring it out here, right? Now see what I will do. I will create a final messages list. Messages list. In that, I will add that system message, and I will expand all the messages in the messages list. What I am doing here, and what I'm doing is I am expanding the messages list. That is tuples. All tuples will be spread here. All tuples will be spread here. Like what I am telling, let me explain you. Like suppose it was like this. Okay, in this tuple was there, one message, this tuple was there, one message, this tuple was there, one message. So when I start with start, so it will come out from this list and it will become like this, this. Getting? Now we will send this final message to our client, right? LLM dot book what final this, final this, right? And at the end, this will give us the response, right? And then we will return the updated message state. Done. Messages response, right? Now let's create the graph, right? It's the happened here, system mess content. Okay, this is happened here. Okay. Final messages has come here. It means brought back. Tick, tick, indentation line is this line, this line, bit more. Uh, okay, indentation. Python, everything is the game of indentation only, right? First bring back how it is there, right? So this will return the updated state, right? This is the node. It will take the current state and will return the updated state. Now let's build our graph. Graph equal to graph builder is equal to state graph, right? What state? Messages state, right? Then graph builder dot add node, right? We want to register our chatbot node, right, to the graph. So graph then we want this chatbot function to be executed straight away. The program runs, right? All this have been previously discussed in the video, right? Please go to the previous videos and check it out. But after start, want this chatbot to be executed. Correct. Now this will be compiling the graph, right? Graph is equal to graph builder dot compile, right? And we need also, as we want automatic memory, so we need to ingest that pointer equal to 3 and what memory, in memory, let's create a memory variable. All this have been previously discussed in the video. This is the of the video, but I will try to give you a short summary at the end. Graph it like this, right? Now we will create thread, right? Config that will represent the, let's say, inject thread, right? Now let's start writing while true, right? And what happened, something rate coming, right, all okay, no, not at all okay, from here. And this also needs to be, see the game of indentation, watching, see the game of indentation, because that function had ended here, so we have come out of the function, right? While true, their input, same thing, again writing input, question, right, the input dot over, will do exit, then break, right, else graph dot invoke, right, what pass messages, okay, and messages pass user tuple as tuple user comma user input, right, and also pass config, so that keeping that in mind, conversation happens. That is, this will give us the result that will hold the current updated state dictionary. From that will print AI response, right? All this we have already discussed how this works. Result messages, right, minus one, like last tuple we want to display, last tuple's content, tuple. Let's run it. Right, let's see what error message come. All okay. Let's ask my question. What is rank chain? So it is given, like, let's see memory is there or not. So how basically works? See, it's telling, right, LangChain. I didn't mention about LangChain, but it is able to answer. Why? Of the, because it has context of the previous conversation, right? Now let me ask, who is the best footballer? See, I am an AI assistant. I can help you with only AI related queries. For more information about the best footballer, you might want to look up current support ranking, right? It is clearly telling that it is an AI assistant, right? It can help only with AI related queries. Why? Because we have ingested the system prompt, and the system prompt we have clearly mentioned that if you ask question related to this, right, then answer, otherwise mention this thing. See, I'm an AI assistant, I can help you only with AI related queries. That's what is coming out the output. Getting? So this is all things like we know only, right? This is the message state graph start, like in the previous video I had commented down everything again written, right? Then this one, check pointer memory, uh, like memory saver, in memory, how we are implementing the in memory, right? Let me write the new things like of the previous part only, like this, cause this have been written 2 3 times, right? All this. So in memory, right, in memory, memory saver, in memory, right, till program runs, we will have hold of the memory, we'll have hold of memory. Program restarts, previous conversation lost, which we will make it persistent with PostgreSQL database later, right? Now these are the message objects, right, which each of the LangChain LangGraph component can understand, right? Message objects, we have already talked about this, right? So what we are doing here, we are generating a system message controlling the our model response. So we have clearly given instructions like it should answer on only on this topic, and if anything other, then just kind of Give this as the reply, right? And at the end, what I did, I created a list in which I added a system message and I expanded the existing messages. Okay, like this were the list. Okay, list of tuples. I expanded them as tuples. So now they all have become tuples. Getting list of tuples. And message is what? Is list of tuples. Right. Right. And then we are invoking. Now this is getting the response. And at the end we are returning the updated. We are just returning the response. And LangGraph, what it does, it automatically injects the latest response into the message state, right? All this we have already seen in the previous video. I have breakdown and the flow. Now graph builder, like we are creating the state graph, right? Like what kind of state we want to manage, right? We are adding, registering our chatbot function as the node, right? And after the start, once the program start, we want the chatbot function to be executed. Created an instance, an object for memory saver, right, in memory. Then we are compiling the graph with this check pointer memory. Why? Because every time every time every time graph is invoked, previous state is lost, right? So we are making it trackable. We are checkpointing it, like through how? To this memory saver. And how memory is loaded? This thread id, right? For every conversation there is a thread id, as discussed in the previous video. If you are not able to link, please watch the previous videos. Now while true, like see here we are expecting, like once is exit, then exiting, then invoking, simple, passing the state, right? Current state, passing the current state. And what memory it needs to be account, right? In this, like it can be Ankit Dubey's database chat, can be Shiv Prasad, any testing chat, any chat. Okay, so accordingly loading it, right? That's all. And at the end we are response, displaying the response, right? This is giving us the dictionary, right? This returns the dictionary. So in that dictionary we are extracting this key value and returning the last tuple content, right? So that's all for today. Keep coding, keep exploring. Hadiya Insan signing off.